Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back. I'm really grateful to be here with you. I'm coming to you from the beautiful Nosara in Costa Rica, and this yoga practice is a flow and stretch class, or like a yin yang class. So we're going to start by flowing, moving in sync with our breath, and stretching up the body with some standing postures and flow. And then we're going to slow it down and move into longer holds, bringing our practice to the ground and opening up our hips and our hamstrings and the upper body. So it's a full body experience. And so if you have a couple of blocks, they're going to be helpful. They're not necessary. Or even a bolster might be nice for this practice, and perhaps even a blanket to pad the knees as some of the postures are on the knees. So have all your things ready, and if you don't have any of them, that's okay. You can still do the class. Get into something comfortable, something that you can move in, and let's get this practice started. Let's begin in child's pose. So go ahead and come onto your knees, toes touch, knees out wide. Release the hips down to the heels and extend the arms forward, relaxing the elbows, resting your forehead down, melt your heart down. And let's invite in 2 deep cleansing breaths here to arrive together. So take a nice big inhale through the nose, inhale. And a nice big exhale out through the mouth, let it go. One more time like this, fully inhale, belly expands, chest expands, breathing in. And as you exhale, let it go through the mouth, all the air out. Closing the lips, and allow your breath to be natural here, breathing in and out through both nostrils. Letting go of the last few moments and the journey to get here, and just give yourself the gift of this moment right here. Settling into the natural rhythm of your breath. Smooth breaths in and out. And the breath is the bridge between the mind and the body, the doing and the feeling. Smooth breaths, anchoring into your rhythm of breathing. You can stay still here, or if you'd like to roll your forehead from side to side, you can do that here, inviting in a gentle sway, massaging the forehead space, third eye center. And then back to center, extend the arms out, tent up onto the fingertips, lifting the wrists and the forearms, lift the forehead off the mat. Enjoy this beautiful stretch. And then we'll thread on the exhale, right arm underneath the left arm, right palm up. And if you'd like, you can take that left hand to your lower back, or a half bind, lifting the hips and taking that left hand to the inside of the right inner thigh, spiraling the left shoulder up towards the sky. And if you're in a half bind, just release that left arm, lift back up, bringing the right arm down, inhale, lengthen. Other side, exhale, left arm threads through, left palm up. Keeping the right arm down, or if you'd like, take the right hand to the lower back or half bind, lifting the hips up, right hand to the inside of the left inner thigh, spiraling that right shoulder up towards the sky. Breathing deeply here, opening up in the shoulder. Releasing that right arm down, coming back to center. One more stretch here. Inhale, child's. And then come forward onto all fours as you exhale, wrists under the shoulders, knees hip width distance, cat, cow. As you inhale, release the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale to your cat. Pull the belly in. 2 more times. Inhale to your cow. Exhale, cat. Feel the shoulder blades peel away from one another. Inhale to your cow. And exhale to your cat. Come back to center. Puppy stretch. So keep your hips stacked over your knees. Walk or slide your hands forward. Forehead and heart melt down towards the mat. Pushing down with your palms onto the ground. Wrapping the upper arms around and in. Pull the belly in. Breathe deeply here into the chest, the shoulders, the underarms. Feeling this beautiful length in the spine. Breathing in and out through the nose. And with care, inhale, arms back underneath the shoulders. As you exhale, tuck the toes under, push down to lift the hips up, downward dog. Knees bent. Start to pedal out here if you'd like. Bend one knee and the other. Stretching out the backs of the legs, keeping the nice length in your spine, belly in. Broaden the upper back, chest reaches towards the tops of the thighs, sit bones reach up and back. And lift your heels and dip your hips over to the right and to the left, opening up the side body. Back to center. Find some stillness here in your dog. As you inhale, let's roll forward to high plank. Knees down, exhale, elbows in, lower down onto your belly, point your toes. Take your fingertips wide and slightly in front of you, elbows lift, tops of the feet press down. Rolling cobras, inhale, back of the heart leads, head is last to come up. As you exhale, belly, chest, chin, forehead down, 2 more times. Nice and smooth, inhale, roll up, head is last to come up, soften the shoulders. Exhale, roll down. 1 last time, inhale, roll up. And this time exhale, dip your right shoulder down, peek underneath the left underarm. Smoothly inhale back to center. And exhale, left shoulder dips down, peek underneath the right underarm. Inhale back to center. And exhale, lower yourself down. Good. Hands by your upper chest. Loop the shoulders onto the back. Inhale, push up. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Connect to your breath. Inhale, lift the heels up, sit bones up and back. And exhale, bring your knees down gently. You can always bring a blanket here underneath the knees. Pull the belly in, lift that right knee off of the mat. 3 hip circles here in one direction, isolating the movement from the hip, keeping the spine and lower back steady. And then change your direction. 3 circles the other way. Arms are lengthened, belly pulls in. And then finishing off your last one, take your leg out to the side and extend that right leg. Flex the foot, heel behind the toes, and then come to stand on the shin. Tailbone lengthens down, low belly zips in. Good, arms out to the side, preparing here as you inhale. We're going to arch the left arm up and over, chest nice and open. Exhale back to stand, arms out to the side. A couple more times. Inhale, nice and smooth, left arm up and over, reach to the fingers. Exhale back to center. Inhale, reach up and over, belly pulls in. Stay here and just breathe in and out. Expanding in the left lung, left side body. Making sure the low back is nice and stable. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Reach to the fingers, cactus that right arm, open up. And as you inhale, right arm extends back over the head. As you exhale, use the core as if someone's pulling you up back to stand, placing your hands down and extend the right leg behind you. Breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, pull in. Inhale, right leg extends back. This time exhale, step your right foot through between the hands. Have your blocks close by. Inhale, arms reach up. Drop the hips down, that right hip down. As you exhale, bend the elbows, lift up and out of the waist, pull that right hip back. Inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, take the hands down underneath the blocks if you have them. Frame your right foot. Tuck your toes under, left toes. Extend the back leg. Lifting the chest off the thighs. And look in front of you as you exhale, extend that right leg back, flowing like this. Inhale, right knee bends. Collarbones wide, sternum forward. Exhale, extend your right leg, right hip pulls back. One more time, nice and smooth. Bend your right knee, inhale. Exhale, right leg extends, holding here but don't hold the breath. All 10 toes face forward, right hip pulls back, breathing into your right hamstring. Finding length in the spine. Beautiful. Let's rebend the right knee, look in front of you, blocks aside, hands forward, weight into your right leg. Inhale, left leg lifts, step into your right foot. As you exhale, lower the left leg beside the right, forward fold. Ragdoll, grab opposite elbows, bending the knees as much as you'd like here. You can sway or be still. Release the spine. Sit bones reach up towards the sky, rooting down through the feet, coming back to center, stillness. Releasing your elbows. Halfway lift, inhale, belly in, shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to rise all the way up, arms reach up, maybe even look up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here, cycle of breath. Good, inhale, arms reach up nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold, fold over the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, belly in, chin in, shoulders back. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Good, pubic bone curls in towards the chin. As you exhale, lower down, elbows in, tops the feet press down. Loop the shoulders onto the back, inhale, cobra. Collarbones open. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes under, inhale, push up. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a nice breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth, cleanse, release. Coming back to your breath. Inhale, lift the heels, sit bones reach up and back. As you exhale, gracefully lower your knees down. Feel free to cushion the knees. And as we inhale, we start to invite in the circles here on the left side, isolating the movement in the hip sockets. Move in sync with your breath. And once you've done your 3, change direction. Try to keep the spine steady, arms are lengthened. On your last one here, extend your left leg out to the side, flex the foot, heel hides behind the toes, plant the foot down, come to stand on the knee, tail down, low belly zips in. Stabilize your lower back. When you're ready, arms out to the side. As you inhale, right arm's going to reach up and over, shoulders out of the ears, reach to the right fingers. Exhale, back to center. 2 more times. Inhale, how smooth can you move? Right arm up and over. Exhale, back to center. Last one. Inhale, right arm up and over. Pausing here, stay for your exhale. Breathing here into that right side body, clearing up any gunk or stagnancy. Nice and steady. Good, back to center, breathing in. Exhale, right arm down to the ground. Left arm up and over, reach. As you exhale, bend that top arm, open up your chest. Inhale, left arm up and over. And then as you exhale, hand back to center, and as if someone's pulling you up, use your core to bring you back up. Release the hands down, extend the left leg behind, breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, pull up and in. Inhale, left leg extends. This time, exhale, step your left foot through between the hands, blocks by your side. Inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, bend the elbows, show your heart. Pulling the left hip back as you lift up and out, maybe look up. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, take your hands down, frame your left foot, maybe blocks underneath each hand. Tuck your right toes under, power up the back leg. Inhale, lift your chest off the thigh, shoulders back, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, left leg extends, fold, left hip pulls back. 2 more times, nice and smooth. Inhale, left knee bends. Exhale, fold over the left leg, shoulders out of the ears. 1 more time. Inhale, left knee bends, sternum forward. Exhale, we'll pause here in modified pyramid. Soften the shoulders, try to lengthen the spine. Left hip is pulling back, hips are squared. Breathing into your left hamstring. Breathe through it. Rebend the left knee, blocks aside. Preparing to step into the left leg, arms out in front of you, gaze in front of you. Inhale, step into your left leg, right leg lifts up, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, lower the right leg beside the left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, nice and tall. Exhale, palms touch right into heart center. Breathing here. Inhale, arms reach up. This time as you exhale, circle the arms around and behind you, interlace the fingers, bend the knees, loop the shoulders onto the back, extend the elbows. Inhale into the chest. And as you exhale, fold over your hips, knees bent, arms go as far forward as it feels okay for you. If the upper back is rounding, then bend your knees a little more. Breathe into your belly. Feeling nice and firm and steady through the feet, connected to the ground. Releasing your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet about mat width distance apart. Heels in, toes out. Perhaps take a block here, coming into Malasana, yogi squat. Hands into prayer, pushing the palms into one another. Use the triceps to press inside the legs here. Sit bones nice and heavy. Tall spine all the way up through the sacrum to the crown of the head. All 4 corners of the feet rooted, so you're not leaning in on the inner arches. Knees are tracking in line with the toes. Nice deep breaths here. Beautiful. Let's lift the hips up. Move your props aside. Heel toe your feet underneath the hip bones. Halfway lift. Breathing in. Lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, plant your palms and step back. Flow it out. As you exhale, move through plank. Lower down. Chaturanga, upward facing, or down to your belly. Inhale to your cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the heels, inhale, sit bones up and high to the sky, and exhale, lower the heels down. As you inhale, come forward, high plank, and exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Make sure there's space around you. Point your toes, preparing for a shoulder stretch. So take your left arm out in line with the left shoulder, left palm face down, left ear down, right hand on the mat. When you're ready, roll onto your left side. Your legs can stay stacked or staggered, or you can bend that right knee, place the right foot behind the back of the left leg. You can stay right there, or if you'd like, right arm up to the sky. And if you want even more, take your right fingertips Or right piece fingers and thumb wrapping around your big toe and extend the right leg up. And never move beyond what your body is asking for you. Listen to your body. Wherever you are is perfect. Meet your edge and then pause and then breathe and invite in softness. If you have that right leg, release it down gently, coming back to center. We're going to prepare for the other side. So the right arm extends out to the side, right palm faces down, fingers in line with the shoulder, right ear down, left elbow bends, roll onto your right side. You can stay right here, or you can bend that left leg, place it behind the right. If you'd like a little more, left arm reaches up towards the sky, and if you want even more, left piece fingers and thumb hook around the big toes and extend the left leg up towards the sky. Listening to your body here. Breathe deeply into the chest, inviting in this gentle twist. Every day is different. Listening to your body, listening to the feeling. Smooth breaths in and out. And if you have the left foot, just release with care. We're going to come back to center. And then we'll stack the palms, one on top of the other, rest the forehead on the backs of the hands. Just breathe here as you inhale, belly expands into the mat, create space in your lower back. And as you exhale, just feel the sense of release and letting go. Let's release. Place your hands by your upper chest. Inhale, push up, extend the arms. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. And a big exhale out through the mouth. Let it go. Inhale, right leg's going to reach up, preparing for pigeon. As you exhale, right knee to right wrist, right ankle towards the left. Slide the left leg back, making sure the left leg's in line with the left hip bone. Hips are squared, hands on either sides of the body. As you inhale, open up the chest as long as there's no pain in the lower back. And as you exhale, take your pigeon to sleep here, using whatever props you'd like. Perhaps a block or bolster underneath the forehead or the front of the body. Maybe a pillow underneath the right glute. We're going to hold here, but don't hold the breath, relaxing the shoulders. Perhaps closing the eyes to let ourselves go inward. Softening the toes and the fingers. Relax the jaw. Notice if you're leaning over to one side more than the other. See if you can find the courage to move to the center, to move through the place where you may be resisting. Use your exhales to facilitate this deep sense of grounding. One breath at a time. Deepening your breath, preparing to come out of this shape when you're ready. You're going to press your arms down into the mat, lifting your chest up. Sit onto your right hip, preparing for double stacked pigeon. So take your right shin parallel to the top of the mat and swing the left leg all the way around and cross it over that right shin. Feet are flexed to protect the knee. And if you need a block or a bolster to place between the gap between the left leg and right leg, you can place that there. We can also sit up on something too if you find that your back is rounding. Hands could stay on either side of you, staying upright, closing your eyes. Or if you prefer, you can walk the hands forward, coming into a fold. Making sure there's no pain in the ankles or the knees. Support yourself as you need, softening the shoulders. Perhaps you close your eyes again here, relax the energy behind your eyes. Tune into your rhythm of breath, in and out through the nose. And if you find that the mind is scattered or dispersed, just focus on your breathing. Perhaps you inhale for the count of 4 or 5, and then you exhale for the same amount that you inhaled. Soften your jaw, soften your shoulders. Moment by moment, breath by breath. If you're in a forward fold, start to walk your hands toward your body, removing your props, preparing for a seated twist. So just take that left leg and place it to the outside of your right thigh, sitting up nice and tall. Good. Your right arm's going to reach up nice and tall, and as you exhale, you're going to twist to your left, hugging that leg in or hooking the right tricep to the outside of the left thigh. Your left hand is behind you. Use it as a kickstand. As you inhale, grow nice and tall, and as you exhale, there's a gentle rinse and twist to the left. Collarbones are nice and wide. And as you exhale, bring both hands over to the right for a counter stretch. Coming back to center, props aside, swing your top leg around, and we'll come back to downward facing dog, just pedaling out the feet here. Enjoy that nice stretch before we move to pigeon on the other side. So you can bend the knees here. When you're ready, we're going to sweep the left leg up, three-legged dog, inhale. And as you exhale, left knee to left wrist, left ankle towards the right, slide the right leg back. Take a look back. Is your right leg in line with your right hip? Hips right in the center, arms on either side of you. As you inhale, lengthen, open up the chest. And then as you exhale, take your pigeon to sleep, walking the hands forward, using whatever props you'd like. Maybe you slide a pillow under your left glute. Maybe you place a bolster in front of your body, letting your stomach and chest rest on the bolster, or use your block underneath the forehead or stack the fists. It's nice to bring the floor up to us. It signals to the body that it's okay to release. finding your edge here, your point of resistance, and then pause and tune deeply into your breath. Maybe close the eyes, soften the jaw, relax any holding or gripping anywhere in the body, and just let yourself be in this moment. Breathe through any density or resistance, one breath at a time. Coming out of Pigeon, lifting the chest up, removing your props, coming onto your hands. Sit down on your left sit bone and swing your right leg forward and around, bringing your left shin parallel to the top of the mat, and keep the feet flexed and stack your right shin on top of the left. Double stacked pigeon, using a block or pillow to mind that gap between right leg and left leg if there is one. Ankles are flexed to protect the knee. You can always sit back up on something for a little more height. Give some ease in the hips here. You can sit with the spine nice and tall, hands on either side of you, or if you'd like, you can take a fold. And one side may feel totally different than the other, and that's okay. Just notice, no judgment. And once you found your position, making sure there's no pain, a little bit of discomfort is okay. You can breathe through that. Perhaps you close your eyes down, allowing you to shift internally, moving away from the external. Connect with your breathing. And that breath is the bridge between the mind and the body, the doing and the feeling. Breathe through, use your exhales as the vehicle to let go of anything that is not serving you anymore. Whether that be a thought, or a feeling, or habits, or perhaps just a feeling in the body, in the physical body. Let it go. Beautiful. Let's release and prepare for our seated twist. So your right foot is going to just shimmy over. Place your right foot on the ground. Maybe tuck that left heel in. Right hand behind you as a kickstand. The left arm reaches up as you breathe in, and then as you exhale, twist to your right. Either hug your right thigh in or hook the left tricep to the outside of the right thigh. Collarbones are wide. The head is the last to turn. As you inhale, you grow nice and tall. And as you exhale, there's a gentle twist and rinse to the right. Find your rhythm. Beautiful release. Counter stretch, both arms over to the left. Coming back to center, preparing for a wide-legged stretch. So if you're sitting on something, you can stay up on it or bring your bum down to the ground, toes flexed, knees and toes facing up towards the sky. Take your hands behind you just to support you, to find an imprint of your groin towards the mat. And then we'll take our hands on either side and face your chest towards that right leg and bring a bolster, if you have one, to the inside of your right inner leg. If you don't have a prop, that's fine too. And then start to walk the hands forward and melt down either over the bolster or just weight in the hands. So chest towards that right thigh. Connect with your breath. Good. Come back to center, walk the hands in, and we'll take it to the other side. So if you have a bolster, just take it to the inside of the left inner line of the leg. Chest towards the left leg. Take a breath in, get long, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, we'll fold forward, either on the bolster or just weight into the hands here, soften the shoulders. Beautiful. We're prepared to come back to center. Move your props aside. And we're going to close up the legs. And then we'll take the legs to face the front of the mat. Feet down onto the mat, preparing for a reverse tabletop. So hands behind you, fingers facing in towards the body. Feet hip width distance apart. Push down with your hands and lift the hips up, reverse table. Chin in or head in line with the spine. Just don't let the head draw back. Push down through your thumb and pointer finger. And as you exhale, lower your hips down. Extend the legs out, preparing for a forward fold. Maybe take your hands and gently remove the flesh. You can bend the knees here if the hamstrings are tight. Inhale, arms reach up, lengthen. As you exhale, biceps by the ears come forward a few inches, and then inhale, back up tall. Feel the back body support you. As you exhale, lengthen, lengthen, biceps by the ears, thumbs back. One more time. Inhale, sit up tall, lengthen. And as you exhale, come forward, and this time we'll grab a hold of the feet. You can also use a strap. Lengthening the spine here. Bend the knees as much as you'd like. So try not to completely, totally round the back. See if you can maintain some length in the spine. So as if you're leaning the upper chest into the upper back, collarbones nice and wide. In and out, breathing through the nose. Use the exhales as a way to ground. Good. Extend the arms up. Inhale, use the back muscles as you rise up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Preparing for a twist here with the hamstring. Bend your right knee. Take your left hand in front of you, thumb facing down. Grab the outside edge of your right foot. And then we'll twist over to the right. Take your right hand behind you and kick your heel forward. Use the traction of left hand to foot to find lots of length in the spine. Maybe look towards your right hand. Lengthening that right leg as much as you need to, as you can. Priority is in the spine. Beautiful. Release back to center. Release the foot. And we'll go to the other side. So we'll bend the left knee. Take your right arm out in front of you. Thumb faces down. Grab the outside edge of your left foot. And kick that left heel forward. Find the length in the spine as the left arm reaches back. Twisting here. Lift up. Maybe look back to your left hand. Breathing here. And with care, we're going to release, come back to center. Placing both feet down onto the mat. Make sure there's enough space behind you, arms out in front of you. We're going to lower down, pull the belly in, one vertebra at a time. Lower back touches the mat first. Slowly roll down. Beautiful. One hand on your heart, one hand on the belly. Feet touch, knees out wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Close your eyes. Let yourself just settle here on your back with your hands on your body. Breathing into the palms of your hands. Slowing everything down. The breath is the bridge between the mind and the body. The doing and the feeling. Explore that sweet spot here. We're going to prepare for a twist, so closing up your legs. And let's cross the right leg completely over the left. Lift your hips up and scooch them over to the right a little bit. And then lower your legs down to the left. You can take your left hand and hold on to that top leg. And if it's too much on the spine, feel free to uncross the legs. Right arm extends out to the side, palm up. You can always bring a block or a pillow underneath the legs to bring the floor up a little higher to you. Gaze is wherever is the most comfortable for you. Breathing into the belly, inviting in balance to the mind, the body, and the heart. Beautiful. Let's release with care. Come back to center. Unravel the legs. Lift your hips up and lower them back down so the hips are nice and even. Other side. So left leg completely crosses over the right. Lift your hips up. Scooch them over to the left. And when you're ready, let your legs fall over to the right for a twist. Right arm can hold on to the left thigh. Either leg stay crossed or uncrossed, whatever feels better for you. Left arm out to the side, palm up. So we have that external rotation in the shoulder. Feel that expansion across the chest and the arm. Inviting in this nourishing twist here for the spine. Breathing in and out through both nostrils. Head is wherever is the most comfortable for you. Let's release, come back to center, unravel the legs, lift your hips up, and lower them back down. Bring the knees in towards your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Come into a tiny ball, so lift your head and shoulders up towards your knees. Acknowledge your efforts, giving yourself a nice big hug. And when you're ready, exhale, release into Savasana, taking up as much space as you'd like. Let your ankles roll open, palms are facing up. Give your hips a little wiggle if you like, lengthening the lower back. Chest is open, close your eyes, release any control of your breath. Whole body is resting on the ground. There is nothing left here for you to do. This time is here for you to nourish yourself. Multiple levels and very deep levels. I'm going to take you through an internal body scan to take you even deeper into Savasana. Just follow along, repeating after me internally. My toes, my ankles, and my shins are fully relaxed. My knees, my thighs, and my hips are fully and completely relaxed. My stomach, my chest, and my shoulders are fully relaxed. My arms, my wrists, and my fingers are fully and completely relaxed. My neck, my jaw, and my cheeks are fully and completely relaxed. My ears and the space across my forehead are fully relaxed. My mind and my heart are fully and completely relaxed. Just allowing the energy within you, your prana, your life force, to organize itself into balance and harmony. As you lay here in this ultimate state of receivership, and I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Noticing what it feels like to be at home in the center of your multidimensional being. And know that you always have access to this quiet, unchanging, place is within you. It's always there. It's always available to you. You can slowly start to deepen your breath, starting to bring some movement back into your body. Maybe you move your fingers and your toes and your wrists and your ankles. Perhaps you bring your arms up overhead for a nice big stretch, pointing your toes. Deep breaths as you stir your body back into wakefulness, bringing your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. Rolling over to one side, just resting on the bicep, coming into this fetal position. A couple deep breaths into the upper back. Noticing how it feels to be in this fetal shape, tuning into the elevated emotion of gratitude. And from here, use your top hand to push you up into a seat, a comfortable seat, finding a nice tall spine, closing the practice together here. Close the eyes, just tune back into your breath, noticing how you feel after practice, after being with yourself in this way. Place one hand on your heart, the other hand on top of that hand, slight bowing of the chin, and welcome yourself home. Beautiful. Palms to touch. Thank you so much for your trust, from my heart to yours. Namaste.